Evening, everyone.
Hello, teacher.
Okay. Sohram Zafri.
Yes, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also fine.
I want to know something about you. Where are you from?
Teacher, my name is Sohrab Zafri. I'm from Afghanistan and I study BBA field.
You are studying in BSc?
BBA, Bachelor.
BBA. Okay,
Business
Bachelor of Business Administration. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Where in Afghanistan?
Yes. In the capital of Afghanistan,
Kabul?
Kabul.
Kabul?
Yeah.
So classes are going on? Colleges are open?
Yes, teacher. The private universities from some days the government university start at 1 week before and the private university started is not closed.
Okay, okay. Good. I'm glad to know that things are normal in Afghanistan. Yes.
Madam.
Yes, Azim Hussain, tell me about
Miss,
you. Yes.
Miss, I am Jain, madam. I am from Sri Lanka.
Okay. Yes.
And I wanted to follow a degree in Jain University, madam. That's
Yeah.
why I came to the course.
Oh, that's why you have joined this course.
Yeah, madam.
All right. Nice, nice. Yeah. Because I think you have just joined yesterday.
Yes, madam. Yesterday only I got the main, madam.
Oh, all right. Yes. Emmanuel, tell me, where are you from? Because some people, don't speak, and I have not. Others are more active, so I know about them. Emmanuel, are you there? Okay, we'll go to Kajal Shah. You are from Nepal, I suppose.
Yes, ma'am, I'm from Nepal.
From where in Nepal? Kathmandu or some other city?
No, ma'am, I'm from Janakpur.
Janakpur, right. Great. Yes. And then, of course, I know. And we have, yes, Enge, you have raised your hand. Tell me. Enge? Go ahead, Enge. Unmute yourself. Enge Edward? Edward?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, tell me. Again, you have muted yourself.
Oh. Are you getting me now?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Audio is a little bad, but yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I was having a concern because there was one of our participants, our learner, who raised a concern that if possible, if you can give us some handout or concerning what we have been studying. And last time you said you will be discussing with the management of the university, and I don't know what can you tell us now, or what can you tell me?
You want some material, right?
Yes, yes.
What we are doing, you want some material, a study material?
Good evening.
Yes, materials. Study materials.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Nobel.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
So, Angie, you write it in the chat box. Let me know exactly what do you want, what you want. Right? Right. Okay. So we have 13 participants. Right. Namaste, Simon. And yes, everyone can be heard and everyone can hear. So please cut out the noise. If I can hear some noise from the background noise. Oh, right. We will start with the task that I gave you. If you remember, who is that? From where this noise is coming?
Ma'am, I am ready.
Yeah, ready. But let me first do something about this noise. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone now. Yes, please make sure there is no noise because then nobody can hear and the time is wasted. I am not able to trace from where this noise is coming. Is it? Yeah, some children talking and all. Please mute yourself. Angie, I think it's from your end. Can you mute yourself? No, it's not from his end. Yeah. Right. So the task was, yes, tell me what the task was first, Nobel. You mute.
Yes, complaining.
We did thanking, apologizing, congratulating, and today we will do how to complain. Right. Okay, go ahead, Deepesh.
My complaint to my best friend.
Okay. Yes,
The
Safari
name of-
Joseph, I'll come to you in a minute.
The name of my best friend is Sudipta. He always tells me one thing, be like me. Why should I be like him? I am like me. Every human being has his own identity. He has the right to live as his own, which is called individual freedom. Man, he doesn't understand me. I don't get him by my side. I am upset. He doesn't have the mentality to share happiness and sorrow. He likes to be busy with himself.
Yes.
There is some selfishness in him.
Okay. That is your complaint about your friend, right?
Yes.
Yes. Good. That was more like problem sharing. Complain I meant was you complain to the person. Like suppose Sudipta is in front of you. You know, why do you tell me to change? I want to be the way I am. Every human being has the right to follow his or her own principles. It was like that. But anyway, it was good. So you can do that. Yes, Safari Joseph, go ahead. Yeah. Yes, Safari, you want to say something? You've raised your hand. No? Angie Edward. Who is going next? Complaining? The task
No,
was
it's
given
just
to
a
you.
greeting.
Max Aluma, Musa Yusuf, that you have to, you do it now. Don't worry if you are not prepared. Just a complaint to somebody, some authority, or your neighbor, or your friend, or, you know, any person complaining, or to the, you know, in your colony, if there is some nuisance, some resident of your colony. So please do that. Yes, Safari, you want to say something? Joseph?
No, it's just a greeting.
Huh? What did you say?
I was just greeting.
Greeting. Okay. Why don't you speak? on the topic provided, topic given?
Can I speak?
Engi, you want to go ahead?
Can I speak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to raise some complaints.
Yes, do it. Do it. Start.
My complaints, my complaints is to an NGO called Watch and Holland. There's a child in our neighborhood. Their house has been demolished.
Your
So
audio is bad, Engi. Very bad audio. Can't hear anything. Your audio is very, there's a lot of disturbance. Right. Okay. So
Sorry, I will try next time.
do something about your audio. Okay. Or you rejoin. Yes, Simon. You raised your hand. Are you ready? Simon?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's Simon speaking now.
Mine is restaurant complaint.
Yes.
I'll take salad and they will take a fish soup and a chicken curry. Yes, madam, your food will be served in 10 minutes. It's taken a very long time. Excuse me, we have been here for half an hour already. Could you tell us when will it be ready? Sorry, madam. We didn't expect so many customers today. I'll talk to the cook. It's the wrong order. Excuse me, I think there has been a mistake. This is not I ordered. Oh, I am terribly sorry. I will bring you your food immediately. The cutlery is not clean. Excuse me, could I have another spoon? This one is not clean. Of course, I'm sorry. Here you are. The food doesn't taste right. Excuse me, my salad is too salty and our soup is cold. The meat is undercooked. The meat is overcooked. The sauce is too spicy. Sorry, I apologize on behalf of the kitchen. I will talk to the chef and have this replaced immediately. The wrong bill. Excuse me, there must have been a mistake. This is not our bill. There is something in our bill that we didn't order. Oh, again, I apologize. I'll fetch you the correct one in a minute. That's all, madam.
Thank you. Good. But there are too many wrong things happening, no? Too many things going wrong. The place is not dirty, the curry is not good, and they brought you wrong order. Okay, yes. But good, well done. Yes. Complain. Right. Anyone else? So, just now, I think somebody wanted to go.
Mahmoud.
Yes.
Mahmoud
Yes,
Jain Mahmoud.
Mohammed Jain, yes.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Fine.
Yeah. Yes.
And you?
I'm fine, absolutely. With God's grace, by God's grace.
Okay. May Allah bless you.
Yes.
I am speaking from Bangladesh. I am a member of your teacher class.
Right. Okay. You are from Bangladesh, huh? Shaheen, you disappeared. Something happened. Anyone else? What happened to you, Shaheen? Oh, Shaheen has gone. Right.
I want to speak with.
Yeah. Speak. There's some problem with your audio, Shaheen. There is a, lag. We are not able to hear you. Right. Anyone else? Ibrahim, Max Saluma, Omar.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Musa. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I would like to make a complaint to my neighbor.
Right.
Okay, so I will start like this. I would like to lay my complaint to you regarding the noise that has been coming from your apartment for the past 7 nights. I had thought it was just temporary, but now it is getting unbearable for me day by day because it has been interrupting with my sleep. Please, I will appreciate if you can help get rid of the cause of the disturbance. Thank you.
Good. Yes. This is how, like something is disturbing you, so complaining to the neighbor, but be polite because, these days people are living on the edge, short fuse. Anything small happens and they flare up and it becomes a big fight. Especially in India, it often happens very often, especially on the road, while driving. There have been many cases where murders have taken place because somebody touched the car, this thing, it just grazed past, etc. Right. So it's very important. Complain, but remain polite and calm. That's an art. Yes. Anyone else likes to go, or I should start the session?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Max.
My own complaint is the conduct of a child in the class.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish to inform you or intimate you about the conduct of your child in the class. He has been, for the past 3 months, we have noticed that his conduct was not satisfactory. And up till now, we have made efforts to correct him, to put him into order, but us have approved abortive. So I decided that as a teacher and you as a parent of your child, I will intimate you on the behavior of your child so that you can also put your corrections to him and then your disciplinary measures so that he can come back to line and then be of good behavior. Thank you.
Very good. Are you a teacher by any chance?
My proxy.
Okay. But your complaint was from this point of, a teacher's view. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, and also we always end like, so I will request you to, counsel your child. And in other cases, I will request you to please do something about that loud music. So complain and then request. And then if the person still doesn't listen, then maybe you can escalate it, take it to a higher level. Right. Yeah. If there's anyone, last time I'm asking, anyone wants to go?
Can I again?
You prepared again?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go. Short. Yes. Brief.
Short.
Yes.
Complain to my friend. Are you still late today? Can't you come on time? Why are you so careless? Do you know how much travel I have? I hope that should not happen again. Be punctual.
Yes.
That's all, man.
That's good. Yes. Be punctual. Try to be punctual. I hope you will be punctual in the future. So see, there are so many ways to stop, saying one simple thing. And we have to choose the best, but all are correct. It's not that yours is be punctual, try to be punctual, I will request you to be punctual, etc. All of them are correct. Next, anyone else? There are about 18 participants now. No one? So shall we proceed? Yeah, but I will request you all, since you are attending this course, so it's better you take advantage. You you should always be active in the class, not active, participative. Participate in the activities, because this is an informal platform still. We are just, providing you some training, some help. So if you speak now, you will gain confidence. You see how so many people, Max and Nobel and Dipesh, Dipisha, even Musa, I've observed, they have started speaking much better. So just take advantage, get the benefit of attending these classes, and you will gain in confidence. Your confidence will go up. So when the actual time comes to speak, you will be full of confidence. That is my message to all. Everyone done? Omar, you are done? Yes, Dipesh.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, hello.
I would like to speak.
Sure.
I am complaining a contractor about the condition of the road that he has just made.
Right,
I would like
very
to
good.
complain you about the condition of road whose construction you have finished just a few months ago. Sir, the road is being damaged and there are many holes in it. I heard that you used cheap quality materials and unexperienced laborers while construction. It may lead to road accidents. I would like to request you to use good quality materials and laborers while construction.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. That is for concerning everyone, all the people.
Ma'am, I tried.
Yes.
I tried to
Yes, Ibrahim. And
Yeah.
Dipesh, the holes on the road are called potholes.
Hello, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Iftikhar, after many days you have come. Where were you?
Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am.
Hi, my neighbor.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, welcome back.
Ma'am.
Yes, Ibrahim.
Okay. I want to complain to my neighbor about putting dirties in front of my house. Say, hi, my neighbor. I consider you like a member of my family. I respect you because you are my neighbor, and we have to live together with peace, and each one of us must respect the other one. But because your family always put dirty in front of my house, and that will make my house very dirty.
Oh.
So I try to tell them not to put that in front of my house, but they didn't stop putting the dirties in front of my house. So I'm telling you now to tell them to stop doing this thing again. So I respect you, and you have to respect me also. That is all.
Very good. Nice. Great. Ibrahim? Anyone else? Okay. All right. So I would also like to complain to someone. Yes. Iftikhar, you want to speak?
Ma'am, do you understand the Bengali? He said.
A little, yes. Yes.
If you tell something, ma'am, we are pleasure.
Yeah.
Tell something in Bengali.
Tell something in Bangla.
Yes.
Oh, not. Ami Bangla jano na.
Ma'am, how are you? That means tumi kemon acho or apni kemon achen.
Okay. Okay.
Tell again. Apni kemon achen.
Ami kemon ache.
Kemon achen.
Achen.
Oh, that's good, ma'am.
Thank you. I would also like to complain. It is not my personal, grudge against the person. I feel I'm little, I feel sad when I see those things happening. And my complaint is to Mr. Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia. Mr. Putin, you are a powerful person. You are the leader of one of the most powerful countries in the world. But other smaller countries also have the right to survive. Because you have weapons and you have power and you have a strong army, you have invaded Ukraine. And I am appalled at the misery that the people of Ukraine are going through. This is not the way. In present times, war is not the answer to anything. It has to be done through dialogue. All countries depend on one another. If you need I'm from India. If we need Russia. If India needs Russia, Russia also needs India. We have to believe in coexistence. And I really feel that it's time you stop the war and stop using weapons and dropping bombs and spare those the people of Ukraine who have no say. It's not their fault, but they are becoming victims for none of their own faults. I don't approve of this, Mr. Putin. I'm against war, and I will request you to put an end to this war immediately. Right? So all of you are...
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Nice.
Wow, that was so nice, man. That was so great.
Thank you, Saurabh, Zafri, and everyone else who have appreciated it. Yes. So that's why I just wanted to give an example. I thought this is a good way. Now, let me, yes, because now we have a long weekend, so I'll give you something to practice. Now I'm going to mute you all because I'm going to cover some important part of grammar, which requires explanation. So while I'll explain, I'll mute you all so that you are able to understand. Right. Now, as we have been, studying grammar for last 2-3 weeks, we have seen when we form a sentence, there is a subject, the person who is the doer of an action. The bird ate the worm. Now, the bird is the subject and the bird performed the action of eating a worm. Right? So, subject is the performer of an action, or we talk about it. Action comes later. He plays cricket. My mother cooks food. Leaders give big lectures, but do nothing. So action comes later. But there is sometimes the need arises for the action to be told first. Now, suppose we don't know who the performer is. How to make a sentence? Like one morning, I find that my bicycle is not there. But I don't know who has taken it. How I make a sentence? Then we either bring the action first or the object. Sometimes, like, suppose a man is found dead. Somebody murdered him. Right? But we don't know who. How to make the sentence? In that case, what happens, students? The action becomes more important than the subject, then the doer, then the performer. Usually the performer is more important, but sometimes there is no performer or the action is more important than the performer. Then we bring the action first. What I'm talking is nothing new. When moment I give you few sentences, you will realize, oh, this we know. We have been using this. So this is when we talk about the action. A man was murdered. Very simple. We don't know who, but yes. My bike was stolen. Suppose I knew the thief. I suppose that thief's name was any name, like I'm not just, I don't want to take a name from your group because then it will sound very odd. Yeah. Suppose again, I will say Peter only. Like I know, somebody told me, Peter stole my bike, but I don't know. We don't know who. So how to say, very easy way of saying, my bike was stolen. Right? Now, sometimes the performer is somebody like organizations, like university. Now the result is going to be declared. So we simply say the result will be declared tomorrow. Who will declare it does not matter. Who will do the action is not important, but the action is important. And I want to say talk about the action without mentioning the performer, without talking about the doer. Now the university, I don't want, no need to mention. So the result will be announced tomorrow. The results were declared last week. Right? So this is in grammar terms, this is called active and passive voice. If you are familiar, you can raise your hand with active and passive voice. Yes. Active is when the performer performs the action. When we talk about the performer. Right? My brother bought a new car. Now my brother is the performer. And it's important to mention, subject is important. My brother bought a new car. This is active because the performer is active. Performer is getting importance. And we mentioned the performer first of all. But another sentence, a tree was cut down. We don't know who cut it. No need to mention. Maybe some workers came from some organization. We don't care. But the important thing was the tree was cut. Here the action is more important than the performer. So I will say it in passive voice. Now what does the word passive means? Inactive. Passive means inactive, calm, dormant. So here the performer is passive, but the action is important, and we must mention, oh, the tree was cut yesterday. So in these cases where the action is more important than the performer, where we don't know who the performer is, in that case, in these cases, we use passive voice. Right? And you have to see in a sentence whether the performer is more important or the action and the object. If object is more important, then we will say it in the passive voice. Now, suppose the Prime Minister comes. People will welcome the Prime Minister. Now we will say, people welcomed the Prime Minister. But who is more important, people or Prime Minister? Prime Minister. So we have to bring Prime Minister first. So then we will say this same sentence in passive voice. The Prime Minister was welcomed by the people. So these three cases, when we don't know the performer, when the action is more important than the performer, and when the object is more important than the subject. The receiver of the action is more important than the performer of the action. In these three cases, we use passive voice. Now, there are some rules. Now, in passive voice, like in active voice, he plays tennis. No helping verb. But a passive voice is not complete without a helping verb or auxiliary verbs. We also call helping verbs auxiliary verbs. Is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, did, can, shall, etc., etc. So, we any tense we will have to use an auxiliary verb if we want to make a sentence in passive voice. And these verbs come, and the third form, that steal, stole, stolen, give, gave, given, take, took, taken, see, saw, seen, do, did, done. That done, seen, taken, given, driven, blown, flown, stolen, risen, all these form, this third form of verb will be used. Present tense. She teaches English. English is taught by her. Right? She teaches English. There was no auxiliary verb. But because she is singular, English is singular, we will use the singular auxiliary verb is. She taught English. English was taught by her. Again, there was no auxiliary verb in she taught English, but in passive voice we have to. So you have to see two things, the tense and the singular or plural. Right? She prepared she prepared cakes, plural. Now, because cakes, if you want to talk about cake first, then it will take a plural verb. Cakes were prepared by her. So you have to remember, see two things, whether the object and subject are singular or plural, and the tense. So I can give you example of all the tenses and all the, with singular and plural, or if when I unmute you, then you can perhaps ask me. So we start with we start with present tense. Simple present, I just gave you an example. She teaches English. English is taught by her. Present continuous, she is teaching English. Now, this is a little tricky one, because that ing, teaching, to make it continuous, we will use being. English is being taught by her. Right? They are serving food. Food is being served by them. Children are listening to stories. Stories are being listened to by the children. So you please remember, singular and plural is very important. I am eating oranges. Oranges are being eaten by me. The third form of the main verb, eaten. Right? Okay. So present continuous, present perfect. He has built a house. He has built a house. A house has been built by him. Right? We have written many letters. Now, many letters, here it's plural. This particular Noun is plural. So many letters have been written by us. Right? Present perfect continuous. He has been writing a book. Now this is very tough, and no need to use this. A book has been being written by him. We don't usually use present perfect continuous tense in passive voice. Past tense, I'll give you. Right. He washed clothes. Clothes were washed by him. He was washing clothes. Clothes were being washed by him. He had washed clothes. Clothes had been washed by him. So we basically have three. Future tense. They will issue the orders tomorrow. The orders will be issued tomorrow by them. They will be issuing orders tomorrow. Again, this is very tough. The orders will be being issued. We don't use. So continuous tense we avoid saying in passive voice. They will have issued orders. The orders will have been issued by them. This is future perfect. Right. Now there are other auxiliary verbs like can, should. How to do that? Like you should clean this place. This place should be cleaned by you. He can complete the project. The project can be completed by him. But all these modal verbs, no, can, could, may, might, should, we will use be. Any verb, any auxiliary verb you can take. She must reply. She must send a reply. A reply must be sent by her. Right. So this is called passive voice. And if you read English newspaper, you will find passive voice being used freely. You know, very often they write sentences in passive voice. So I would also like to, also like you to write some passive voice sentences. I'll give you the sentence, you can change them. So for that, I'll have to unmute you. Yes. Any questions? Any questions, students? Let me go through what you have written.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Who's that? Ella. I'm just checking. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Please ask.
Ma'am, we know the meaning words. We know the meaning words that are needed a simple conversation, but we are weak in sentence making, sentence structure. It's one big problem.
So your question is related to this particular active passive voice or general? Can you repeat? Honestly, I didn't quite understand what you were trying to say.
Ma'am, I want to say, our weakness, sentence making.
Your weakness is sentence making. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
Right. I know, because once you get the hold of, you know how to make sentences, then the whole task is over. I know, that's what I've been telling you. No, there are structures. Now, today's topic structure will be was plus third form, will be plus third form, had been plus third form, has plus third form. So these are like future continuous is will be plus ing form. Present perfect is has, have plus third form. So, you know, third form is very important. This third form, verbs, third form of verbs, eaten, taken, given. And I told you there are about 90 to 100 verbs like that. Others are no difference. Introduce, introduced, introduced. Correct, corrected, corrected. Produce, produce, produce. Manufacture, manufactured, manufactured. Object, objected, objected. Receive, received, received. They are all this, they are the same, you know. Only these 90 to 100 verbs, which are called weak, which are called strong verbs or irregular verbs, because they change forms in a different way. All others you will see: jump, jumped, jumped, cook, cooked, cooked, laugh, laughed, laughed, cry, cried, cried. Only these 90, about 100 verbs are there, which are called strong verbs. And why they are called strong verbs? Because it's difficult to change their forms.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we call them strong verbs or irregular verbs. So you just master those. You go through the list and learn the third form. You already know driven, risen, flown, done, cut, cut, cut. There are some verbs which don't change. Like in every tense, they will remain the same. Cut, 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 put, 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 shut, 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 hit, 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 telecast, 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 broadcast, 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 spread, spread, spread. The verb spread is never changed to past tense. Spreaded. No, it remains spread, spread, spread. So there are about 10 verbs which don't change at all. I will cut the cake. I cut the cake. I cut the cake yesterday. I cut the cake. Every day I will cut. It remains. The cake has been cut. It does not change form. So your task is to go through these irregular verbs or strong verbs and learn them by heart. So you have no problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Because passive voice, it will be required. Any other question? Yes, you learn the structures. Structures are very important. Yeah. Yes, any other question? Should I give you sentences to change it into passive voice? Yes? Max?
I would like to ask this question that so that I will be clear on it. Supposing you want to schedule a meeting or a meeting has been scheduled for so date, and then you want to put it in this way that the meeting has is being dated, or will it be being dated? Maybe meeting is coming up in the next day or later. So will you use the meeting is being dated or being dated?
Meeting is being, what is the next word? Dated?
Being dated.
Dated.
No, tell me.
So we schedule a meeting to hold on the 15th. So will it be correct for me to say that the meeting has been dated 15th of?
Correct. It is correct.
I said
has been dated to the whatever the date is, right?
Okay.
Yes, it's correct. The meeting has been dated.
Okay.
Rather deferred. Not dated, it's deferred or postponed. Yeah, yes, advanced.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Because whatever has been done, like meeting has been deferred, the game has been cancelled, then we will use present perfect. You see, that's what I'm saying. You already know. You already know it. Yes, Angie?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sure.
Can I ask a question?
Who is that? Jerry or Angie Edward?
Jerry.
Jerry, okay, go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, you were discussing strong verbs. You know, you are listing some of the verbs: the cut, the spread, and I heard you saying broadcast. So is broadcast or broadcast?
Yes, some people use it, broadcasted.
Yeah, because at times you will see the news of broadcasted. So the broadcaster is broadcast a strong verb?
But no, grammatically it is incorrect. Cost.
So if you say the news was broadcasted is incorrect.
But yes, the language has undergone changes, so people have started like speed. So the past tense of speed is sped.
Yeah.
They speed away, they sped away. But these days people say they speeded away. Okay. So whatever convenient they are saying. So broadcasted is incorrect, but you will hear people saying it will be broadcast tomorrow, it will be telecasted, it will be broadcasted, but it is incorrect grammatically. So in the exam, just be careful, okay?
Yeah, so another thing you are saying, like you try to so like if the journey, because most of the at times they put us around when they finish the news, then the next they want to get on air, they try to use the past and they will say that so it means that particular verb past tense is broadcast, is not broadcasted. So it's broadcast, have or has broadcast.
Yes.
These are the real tenses of it, nothing different. Okay, thank you.
Yes, telecast, broadcast, cost, hit, shut, put, cut, spread, they don't change. Yes, Enge? Yes, hello.
Yes, you have been mentioning for us. Yes, you have been giving us example of sentences in passive and active voice. However,
I'm sorry. Your audio is very poor today. There's a lot of disturbance. I don't know why.
What can I do? And I'm in a very quiet place even.
Can't understand one
In a
thing.
very quiet place.
Huh? Yes.
Sorry.
You put it in chat box, huh? I'll see. Right. So I'm giving you some sentences. You change them into passive voice. Will you? Yes.
Yes.
I feed dogs. I feed. The third form of feed is fed. Feed, fed, fed. So I feed dogs. Change.
The dogs are fed by me.
Very good. The dogs are fed by me. Correct. I am feeding dogs, or I'm feeding the dogs.
The dogs are being fed by me.
Dogs are being fed by me.
Right. Very good. The dogs are being fed by me. Yes. I have fed the dogs.
The dogs have been fed by
me.
Yes. I can't feed the dogs today.
The dogs can't be fed by me today.
I can't feed the dogs today.
The dogs can't be fed by me today.
Right. The dogs can't be fed by me today. Or the dogs can't be fed today. No need to mention by who or whatever. Right. Yeah. I will feed the dogs.
Sorry?
The dog will be fed by me. The dog will be fed.
Correct. The dogs will be fed.
Fed.
I have fed the dogs.
The dogs
have been fed.
The dogs have been fed by me.
The dogs were fed by me.
Yes, the dogs have been fed by me.
The dogs have been fed by me.
Correct. Yes. The dogs have been. I fed dogs. I fed the dogs.
The dogs were fed by me.
Was fed by me.
Very good. The dogs were fed by me. I was feeding the dogs.
The dog feeding was done by
The
me.
dog was being fed.
The
Right.
dog's feeding was
The
done by me.
dogs were
Feeding
being fed
the
by
The dogs were.
me.
Yeah.
Yes.
hello, hello,
Right. Yes.
hello, hello, hello.
VIP inaugurated the new bridge.
Come
The
again.
new bridge was inaugurated by VIP.
Correct. The new bridge
Hello?
was inaugurated by a VIP.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Who's
I had a
that?
question. Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry, you have a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me.
The second to the last sentence you read, saying that the feeding of the dog, what you discussed the feeding, I tried to put in another form to say that the feeding of the dog was done by me.
Yeah,
Is that
that's a
correct?
no, that is a different sentence. Tell me, that sentence will be, I do
You
the
are-
feeding of dogs. Listen to me. I do the feeding of
feeding
dogs.
of dogs.
The feeding of the
The
dogs
dogs was
is
done by
done
me.
by
Done by me.
me.
Okay,
I
so
did the feeding of the dogs. The feeding of the
feeding of the
dogs
dog
was done
was
by
done
me.
by me.
So they are different sentences. Got it?
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for the clarity.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Now sentences like this, do it. Let it be done. These are just for bookish knowledge, grammar. Otherwise, they're not, yeah, not so important. Because how to change instructions. Keep the trash away. Now you are giving instructions. No need to change. I'm just as a matter of interest, I'm saying, let the trash be kept away. Keep the trash away. We are telling the person. But how to change it into passive voice? Let the trash be kept away. But it's not of much importance. The basic tenses, that you should know how to do. So I really feel all of you are quite good at this. You change the sentences into passive voice quite correctly. Any other question, or you want some more? This?
Yeah, I want to ask a question.
Yes.
Hello? Can I go ahead?
Yes, Jerry, ask.
Yeah, the topic we are discussing, would there be a will there be a PDF format for it so that we can try to do some practice and maybe send it to you? We will have a PDF. We will have a PDF format to look at the sentences and maybe try ourselves to change them after the class or before the class.
See, we are doing communication skills. Now, communication skills mean you should know how to say things in different ways as the requirement arises. If there is a need to use passive voice, if there is a need to use indirect voice, which I will be doing next week, right? That's why we are doing these topics. So you include them in your speech, in your communication, when you are trying to communicate something, because there are occasions when you will need to use passive voice and different tenses. That's why we are doing this, and it will help you crack your grammar exam also. Right. Similarly, negative sentences. She's not working on her project. No, she's not trying to complete. No, she's not completing her project. The project is not being completed by her. He has not sent me the papers. Change this.
The paper has The paper has not been sent
Paper
by
has not been sent by her.
by her.
If it is one paper, paper has not been sent by her. If it is more than one paper, papers have not been sent by her. Yes. They should remove they should lift the curfew now.
What?
They should lift the curfew.
The curfew should be lifted.
Yes.
now.
The curfew should be lifted. We should save the environment.
The environment
should be safe.
Should be saved.
Yes, the environment should be safe. Yes. We can do it.
It can be
Come
done.
again?
It cannot be done.
It can be done.
It can be done. It can do it. It can be done. It cannot do it. It cannot be done. Yes.
It could be done.
It could be done. It was done. It could be done. Past tense. But it can be done. It cannot be done. It's a possibility, whether it's possible or not possible. Right? So has becomes has been. Is a Markham, had becomes had been, should become should be, can be, must be, etc. I hope that is clear. Right. So do some practice at home, 3 days of all the structures that we have done. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous, simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous, future continuous, future perfect, and active and passive voice, conditional sentences. If they meet me, I will give them the packet. When I graduate, I will throw a party. Remember those conditional sentences. Also the sentences of past perfect. If it had been done, if you had told me, I would have helped you. She could have won the first prize. She was little faster, etc. Right. So we come to some spoken activity now. Today, you see, you have been, first day itself, I think you were asked to introduce yourself, give your introduction. So in our introduction, we talk about our qualification, our family, our background, maybe our interest, but there is more to us than all these things. We also have some emotional traits, some strengths, emotional strengths, some weaknesses. So today I want you all to say something more about you, not what you are doing, what your parents do, where you are from, etc. So something more, like I want to know what kind of person you are. Some people are kind, some people are simple, gullible, some people are smart and clever, some people are emotional, too emotional, some people are emotionally strong, some are sensitive, some are optimistic. They always hope for the best. They never give up hope. Some people are cynical. They question everything. Some people are pessimists. They always see negative and they don't believe anything good will happen to them. So I will read out a few traits. They are called traits or characteristics. So I'm not interested in your educational qualification, your financial background, but I want to know inside you, what type of person lives inside you? And we get to see that person only in some peculiar situations. When there is a crisis, your inner nature comes out. When there is a problem, your inner nature comes out. When there is a conflict, right? So yes, so some I can help you with some, like I am fun loving, I'm friendly, I am frank, I'm sincere, I'm honest, I'm truthful, I'm always positive, I am optimistic, I'm serious, I'm a serious person by nature, I'm reserved. Reserved means introvert. Introvert is a term used for people who don't open up to others, who don't talk much to others. They don't talk about themselves. Introverts or reserved. Extrovert are like open books. They talk to other people. They discuss their problems. They discuss they share their joys with others. So introvert, extroverts, optimistic, pessimistic. Oh my God. Somebody has started the music at the wrong time. Yes. All right. And I'm shy. Some people are very, like they take time to, become friendly. I am outspoken. Some outspoken means frank, like they tell you. In fact, that's not a very positive trait. I'm outspoken. You pinpoint other people's mistakes and, weaknesses, etc. And so that those are some of the traits I just discussed with you. I'm confident. I'm a nervous kind of person. I get nervous in serious situations. I'm helpful. I appreciate honesty in others. Right. So now you analyze your own personality. Think about it and do it honestly. We are here not to impress others, but we just want to know. You know yourself better, because when you know yourself better, you will be aware of all the traits. So if there's a weakness, when you know, then maybe in a situation, you will try to overcome that weakness. It will help you. Awareness is the first step. To know is the first step. When you know, you can do something about it. First step is to know. Second step is to accept. Some people don't accept. No, I'm not outspoken. I don't criticize anyone. So first is to know, then to accept, and then to work on it. So I'll give you some time to prepare. And so come back and tell me. And there are many other traits. So you use for yourself what you want to. Like I'm casual. I'm a perfectionist. Some people are, they like to perform in a perfect manner. So I'm a perfectionist. I'm casual. I believe others very easily. I don't trust anyone, etc. I'll give you some time. You come back in 1, 2, or 3 minutes and then tell me what type of person you are.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Deepesh.
May I speak?
Hey, your, or take, give 1 minute, everybody gets 1 minute to prepare. You see, I told you yesterday, when the time is available, you must, because if you prepare, if you pay attention, and your performance will be better. Right. So 1 minute at least everybody has to take, because you can't, this is something serious. You are thinking about your own traits, characteristics. I try to identify them and then share. Right. Just give me a minute. Huh? What's that noise, Ibrahim? Are you a noisy?
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
that's all
sorry.
right. I am a noisy person.
You made me laugh, man.
Yeah. Good. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just checking your messages. Oh, it was Azan sound.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Max. Hello.
I would like to go this way. I am a reliable person without character deficiency, and I fit in anyone's credentials of attention. I'm a hard-working person that works under pressure. I'm a man that corrects any inelegant expressions and makes sense out of nonsense and reconcile what is irreconcilable. I don't hold things in mind and I work under pressure. That is who I am. Thank you.
Okay, Max. Good. So you
Hello,
can
ma'am.
work. You can
Hello.
work under pressure. You can work under
Yes,
pressure, Max. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. That's a great quality. Yes.
Hello,
All right.
ma'am.
Hello. Who's that now?
Ma'am,
Let's
may I
go
go?
fast.
Dipesh.
So that
Ma'am, Dipesh.
Dipesh, go. Yes.
I am a hardworking and dedicated person. I don't like wasting my time on unnecessary stuffs. I'm also fun-loving and a calm guy. I am always excited to meet new people and visit new places. But I also become nervous if I have to do something new for the very first time. That's all, ma'am.
Very good. Nice. Yes. You have been able to analyze your own personality well. Think more about it. Write down your traits, Yeah. Next.
Hello.
Yes, Jerry.
Yeah. I am brave, courageous.
Right.
I don't accept everything in life, but instead I help others in achieving their goals.
Mm-hmm.
I see failure as an obstacle, but I don't see failure as an obstacle for me because I'm optimistic of winning. That's who I am.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Yes. Who's that? Good. Good, Jerry.
Yes,
Next.
please.
Yeah, please go.
Yes, I'm a type of person who is always eager and curious to learn new things.
Right.
I'm always determined. Once I made a decision, I mean it. I'm also self-respect has always been my top priority. Probably this makes me look ghosting before others. I hate showing off. Like if you are good at something, others too are at something else. I'm people in need. I don't hurt or harm people as long as they are very asked for.
Okay. Yes, Omar, great. You are a determined person, no? You said once you make up your mind, now nobody can, the thing make you change your mind, right? You are a
Ma'am,
determined.
can I?
Okay, Nobel. Yes.
Ma'am, I live a very simple life. I don't like the luxury at all. I'm very happy to get whatever I need to survive. I'm very sociable and friendly. I hold the truth. I'm too much emotional. I soon started crying. I have a soft heart and I am a self-respected person. That's all.
Okay. So you are an emotional person, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's okay to cry. Who said boys don't cry? These days, people are saying that it's not only girls that who are, who can cry. All right. So who says boys don't cry? You see these sports persons and achievements when they win, how emotional they become, right? Yes. It's good to express your emotions, happy or sad or whatever. Good, good. Next, please.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a question
Yes.
for you. Ma'am, child marriage is a big problem in third world countries.
Yes.
What's your opinion about it?
Yeah, I'm against child marriage, definitely. All right, we will take it up as a task for Monday. So all of you prepare a speech because you see, we are mainly from Asia, Africa, and Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, where this problem persists, that of child marriage. In Africa also, I've observed, sometimes, they marry young. So it concerns all of us. So why not have a discussion on Monday on this topic, child marriage? Do others agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, can
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have yeah. Yes. Yeah, okay. So for Monday, we will have a discussion on child marriage and its, dangers of child marriage, etc. Right? Okay, Nobel?
Thank you, ma'am.
Then we can
Thanks a
have
lot.
it in detail. Yeah, it's a big problem. There are few problems, pertaining to our side of world, child marriage, then illiteracy, people are not educated. That's, these, some of the main, and overpopulation. So these are some of the problems that are holding us back, all of us.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, hello, Omar.
I need to.
You are?
Are we to discuss on the problems of child marriage or side effect of child marriage?
Yes. So
Okay.
Monday we will discuss, right? Today,
Okay,
let's
ma'am.
finish with this personal trait. Who is going next? I want to know more about
Ma'am,
you. What kind of
yes,
person?
I'm going.
Yes,
I'm going
Ibrahim.
to.
Yes, Ibrahim. Ibrahim is speaking.
Okay. I'm a person who loves everyone.
and I don't want I want everyone to own the same thing that I own, and I don't want anyone to get hurt by me. But I am an angry person sometimes, and I hate bothering people who bother other people, and I am introvert person. Ma'am.
Yes. Okay. All right, Ibrahim, you get angry sometimes?
Yes.
Oh,
Hello, ma'am.
that's my problem also. And there's a term for it. It's short-tempered. So you and I both are short-tempered. People who lose their tempers fast are called short-tempered. Right. Who was that? Dipisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Dipisha, go.
I am a kind of a girl who does not open up much at the first meet.
Dipisha? Hello, Dipisha.
Yes, ma'am.
There is no race. There is no race happening here. Go slow.
Okay, ma'am.
You speak so fast.
Okay, ma'am. I'll work on it.
Yeah. Try to be. No, I've seen people from Nepal. They speak very fast. Dipesh also speaks very fast.
Okay,
right.
ma'am.
Yeah.
It's their problem, ma'am.
No, maybe their own language is like that they speak fast. So that is called mother tongue influence.
Ma'am,
So
they are too much talkative.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Dipisha. Start. Little slow.
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah.
I am a kind of a girl who does not open up much at the first meet. I won't call myself as an introvert because I talk quite a lot when I get comfortable with the person. I am trustworthy and loyal to my friends and family. I am a fearless girl who loves to travel new places and interact with different people around the world. I have good communication skills. I can explain things well, but I get nervous when I have to present it in front of my class. Thank you.
Very good. Nice. Yeah, you have done it.
Great.
I also share one thing with you is that I'm not an introvert, but I take time to mix with people. You know, when I meet people for the first time, I'm a bit quiet, reserved, but definitely I'm not an introvert. I like to share things when I get comfortable with the group. Next. Yes. Fast because time running out. Who's going next?
Ma'am, I believed in peace.
Peace. That's very important. We should all peace. Yes. Enge, you want to speak? You raised your hand. Today your audio is troublesome. Audio is troubling. Oh, how many are left? I think only 19 participants. Yes, Simon? Yes, Enge, Edward. Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No. No, Angie, your audio is not working today. Right? It's not working. Yeah. Sumaya, Kajal Shah, where is she gone? She was here. And Edna, you haven't spoken today. Yes? Would you like to? Edna, are you there?
Ma'am, Shipra also don't talk today.
Yes. So should I say you people are introverts? All those who have not spoken today? Should I call you introverts or shy?
I'm ready to talk, madam.
Yes.
You can call them with any one of these names.
Yes. Yes. All right. So think about it. Think about your own personality, your own traits, because it's going to help you. Once you know your weakness, you are aware, you can do something about it, control it in future. So with that, we come to the end of today's session.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Dipisha.
Ma'am, I want to ask you something.
Sure.
Ma'am, how do we use word indeed and FORTH in sentence?
No, let me just listen to Dipisha. Everyone else, please be quiet. Yes, repeat. Which word?
Indeed and FORTH.
Indeed.
Yes, ma'am. How
And
do we
next
use
word?
in sentence?
FORTH.
Fourth.
Fourth. Yes. Indeed is, yes, really. Like if I say, like child marriage is a big problem in third world countries. So yes, indeed. Okay, that's how we use indeed. She was indeed very depressed. In reality, indeed means actually. Got it? You understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Like a friend in need is a friend indeed. Have you heard of this proverb? A
Yes,
friend
ma'am.
in need is a friend indeed.
Indeed.
He is your real friend. Indeed means real, actual. And that's how we use indeed. And fourth means forward. Put forth your views. Back and forth. Okay, while speaking, the speaker was going back and forth. There was no flow. So he was going back and front, back and forth. Forth actually means forward, ahead, front. Okay. Yes. Right, next. Okay, so I will end the session. It's time. And we'll meet again on Monday and we'll have a discussion on this topic of child marriage, which is prevalent in third world countries. Countries which are still developing are called third world countries or developing countries. India is
Like
developing
Bangladesh.
fast, so might possible that India will come under the category of like developed countries or semi-developed countries, right? So Monday, and about structures, some of you wanted to have a PDF on active passive voice. You see, now we can do limited. Jain University is trying to help you, but we have our limitations. So, but there is all the knowledge is available on the net. The best PDFs you can get, the best audios, videos you can get on any topic. Right? So please use that. Don't suffer unnecessarily and don't feel that, there's nobody to explain. You watch the videos, audio. If you have any doubt, then you can ask those specific doubts in the class, which I will try to clarify to the best of my ability. With that, I will take your leave, students. So have a great evening and have a great weekend. And we meet again on Monday with new enthusiasm and new topics, and always with new hope. So it's goodbye from me.
Okay, ma'am. God bless you and always be happy.
Thank you very much for the good
Ta,
teachers.
sayonara, khuda
We learned
hafiz,
so much
and
today.
namaste.
Namaste.
Bye,
Tata.
ma'am.